Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Kati and today I'm making my 100th video and I thought that was a good enough reason to show my face again on this channel. So hello, here I am. And because this is my 100th video, I thought what could be a good topic to start the 3 digits, and I decided to finally show you my 2022 lineup. I know it's almost end of March, but I'm not so about starting at the 1st of January, and actually today when I'm filming is my birthday, so in some way this time always starts a new phase in my life, so that way I also think that's a good time to make a lineup video. And I did the previous one in August last year, so apparently I do these whenever I want to do them. So I still hope you enjoy it. I will show you what else I have, then my personal rings, which has become my one and only, but I have still a lot of journals and at least one other planner too, but I have reduced my lineup a lot, and I was actually a bit surprised how well I have done my streamlining and minimizing. August last year I had still 27 books in my lineup, and now I only have 17. So 10 down I think is like an awesome result. I will go my books in order of use, so I will start with the ones I use every day, and then we go to the ones I use every week, and then I have some that I use randomly, and then I still have some special mentions. So let's quit this face showing part and go to the familiar and secure and lovely tabletop view. If you want to see what I have in my journal and planner lineup in March 2022, so keep watching. Let's go and start with what I use in the morning. This is the same as in my last flip, so my morning pages. I have this A4 size leather binder. I don't know if this is real or faux leather, but taking in consideration that I think this is from the 80s or 90s, and I saved this when my mom wanted to give it away. So it's well, you can't see a lot because it's black, but it has like a secretarial pocket and some other pockets, and I have my favorite morning pages notebook here. So this Brunnen student lined notebook, spiral bound, and I love to use this for my morning pages, which I write with a fountain pen because this is such smooth paper, so it's a joy to write here. And I was so happy when I saw this in the pile that my mom was giving it away, so I was like, oh, I want that, I want that. So now I have a leather cover for my morning pages. After writing my morning pages, I grab my health journal. Excuse that you see my lights, but this has a vinyl cover. So this is my health journal, in which I write then some health concerning stats in the morning, and I have a separate flip or setup video about this. And this is a Midori B6 Slim notebook. I'm not showing you every book what's inside because we would be too long here. I have made separate videos about I think most of these, so I will just link them below. After my health journal I grab my other Midori B6 Slim notebook. So these are both these grid notebooks, and this is my YouTube stats. So in the morning I write my stats here and check my subscriber number and so on. And here I also write when I do anything concerning my channel, so I track how much time I spend making these videos, for example. And this is cute. Oh, and yes, I have this postcard here in the back, and I like these Midori's. After that, I grab my Hobonichi 5-year journal. I have it in this Chick Sparrow Black Beauty leather cover, which I have had like so many years that I don't even remember when I bought this, but I was so happy when I saw the tutorial about making this pocket. I will link it here, so the video where I saw this, so that you could have a bound notebook in a TN without getting the string there between. So after that I have started to use this leather cover for my Hobonichi, and I love it because I can have the pen here also, and this is so personal, and this is a pretty nice cover, so this is a nice one. But as you can see, I'm in my final year. I'm planning to write on the right side at least next year also. So then I just have to think about what I will get for 2024. Then this is the last one that I use in my morning, like journaling, planning moment. So this is an A5 touring binder where I have my HB90 method goals planner, and I love this cover, I have to say. This was an old faux leather binder which was over 10 years old or something like that, and it was gone bad, so it was like falling apart. So I took the leather off and put this cork here, and it's beautiful. I like it. I just like how cork feels, and it's so lightweight. So this is, I have to say, one of my favorites. It's because it's kind of self-made, so that's like a special value for it. And if you have watched my videos, when I was still using the Hobonichi Weeks, I had made covers for the weeks out of this cork. So now that I'm not using those weeks anymore, this is the one that gives me the enjoyment of this cork. So I'm happy that I added this to my lineup. Then something smaller. This is now my food log, water log, yoga tracker, and here I also track if I have some physical symptoms or I have to take medicaments. So this is just the Hobonichi Weeks notebook, and I can give you a small sneak peek. So I just divide, or I use washi as a divider between days. I write the date, and then here I track my water intake. One stroke is 2.5 deciliters. So when I put a fourth stroke, that's 1 liter, and then I track here when and what I ate, and then the symptoms and anything else. And this is so lovely, simple, and I get to use washi, and I usually have this on the kitchen table. I have this pen here, but it ruins the cover, so I don't like that, but well, I can't have it all. But this is so lightweight, and here in the back I have my time tracking categories. And yes, I didn't show you, so here in the back, this is what I use in the morning. So here I have written my favorite yoga classes. So I write here the instructor, the yoga class, and what date the class was held that I have taken. So here I watch what I want to do and then watch from the app if there is a new class. So here I track what I have already done. After my morning yoga, I usually do my daily tarot reading, and this is my tarot journal. This is again an Midori notebook, A5 size this time with the vinyl cover, and this is a dot grid journal and I love it. It works. I'm going like here, so I still have over half still left, so that's nice. And I have this art print here from lettering, and then this nice postcard here, and I love it. It's simple, it works. And then we get finally to my planner. So after that it's finally time to look from my planner what I have planned for the day. And this is my personal rings planner, and it's starting to be pretty full because I have like slowly added things to this, and that is also the one how I could reduce my lineup from 27, from 27 books down to 17. So I have pulled a lot of information and put it here so that I have everything in one book. And now my dream or plan would be to also have a lot of things from here in my personal rings, but I'm slowly reaching the point that I would need bigger rings, and I have a solution for that. I'm saving money for a VDS, and I'm probably taking the 30mm rings, so then I would have a lot of more space. So here in this is just a cheap binder from a grocery store, and it has 21mm rings, so pretty small. But it works, and that's the most important thing. And I have a separate flip, of course, from this also, and I will link it below. Then we get to the evening journaling time, and in the evening I use these 3 Q&A journals, and I have videos about these. This is a 3-year journal for 2 people, so for me and my spouse. I have made these just to give you an idea if you want to do something similar. So maybe this is something I could show, so it's not so personal. So you have the question here, and then you write the year, and then when I have written my answer in the evening, I cover it up with the washi stripe, so when my spouse answers, he's not seeing my answer, because some questions are like you could copy it, the answer from the other, and I don't want that. So whoever answers first covers the answer with this. And this is just a laminating piece, and then I put some nice washi over it, and then I have cut these washi pieces here, and I had to change the first ones after the first year, so I can always change this piece here, and that's that way we do this. And it's fun, we both enjoy this very much. Here I'm going in my 2nd year, and here I'm kinda also going in my 2nd year, so it's filled uneven. I have had this the longest, and now I'm going it through that I answer if the 2nd year is empty, and if not, I skip that day and search for the next day that the 2nd place is empty. Some questions I have already answered 4 years, so it will take me a few years before I reach a point that I get to answer each question. But I don't know, I think these are fun. It's just a prompt to think about maybe things that you wouldn't normally think about. And this also helps us to learn more about each other and what we think about things. And that was all what I use daily. Now we get to the weekly use, And let's start with finances. So this is my finances notebook. It's an Hobonichi A6 notebook cover where I have put some nice postcards to decorate. And here I have, what is this? Papermate. So here, this is a place where I use everything that's not so good or nice. So I don't like orange, so I will use this pen first and then just throw it away and not buy it ever again, hopefully. And then here I have this paper O notebook, if you have watched that video. So it wasn't so good quality and the pages were glued together. Here you can see that, and here is my pen test. But this works nicely for what I use it for. So I have here notes concerning paying bills and things that I need to write down when I do my finances, but which I don't have to save. So this works nicely. And here I have what I have here. Here I have the receipts for the month, and here I have my checklist, what I want to do weekly for my finances. And I like this now because this is pretty, so it's not so difficult to start paying the bills. Then another Hobonichi cover, so this A6 Ochitsuke. So keep calm, stay calm, and I love this cover. I just love it. And here inside I have again a Midori A6 notebook, gridded, and here I do my weekly review. So here I have some questions which I answer, and here I also grade how things are going in my relationship and home and spiritual life and so on. So this is what I do every week and I enjoy it. I think it's good to look back on what you have done, what didn't go so well, and what you will do better or different next week or next time. Then the fourth of my weekly uses. So this you have also seen before. So this is if you have watched my lineups before, so this is my weight tracker. So it's just big happy planner cover with small discs and mini discs are they called. And I have just my weight tracking sheets inside, so nothing else. And when I weigh myself once a week, I get to use this beautiful notebook. And then the last thing what I use every week, so these I have in the kitchen. Here I write grocery lists, or well, not lists, but I write here when I notice that we need to buy something. And here I have the written the order of which the things are in the store. So when I do my grocery list for the week, I open here the order and then walk through the store in my mind, and at the same time write what we need and look here what I have written that we need. So that way I do my grocery list. And here I also have my most used recipes and some checklists for home concerning things that I need once a week. So these are in the kitchen near the kitchen table and I use them there. And this is an passport size cover from Chick Sparrow, and this is, I don't remember now, but the Happy Planner mini notebook, and I actually have a Happy Planner paper here inside. So now we go to the random use. This is my gaming notes. This is a Chick Sparrow Maverick leather cover in the passport size, and I have one. I don't have many pages left, so I have one dot gridded notebook here, and I write how our games have gone. So my gaming notebook, and I have a bookmark here. So gaming is something I only do with my spouse, so this love bookmark is appropriate for that. This is the newest thing in my lineup, and this is so new that I haven't even started using it, so I haven't written anything in here. And here is like questions and some things to do. My plan is to at least write here these full moon and new moon things. And I don't know yet what I will do with these weekly pages or if I will do anything. I bought this for the prompts, for the full and new moon prompts, and I have to think about if I want to use these somehow. But this is the newest addition in my lineup. And then I just have a special mention for these. So this I have at my computer desk, and it has just random pieces of paper. So when I need to just quickly write something down, like something that I don't need to like keep, but it's just something that I need to write down when I'm doing things there. So I just can grab this and write and move on. Because sometimes it's so much quicker to write some notes by hand than to open a file and start typing. And if you really don't need to save it, it's good to have always a piece of paper and pen close by. And this I have by my bed. So for the nights that I'm feeling very stressed or when I have a lot of ideas flowing in my head, so I can grab this, and I have a pen there, so I hope that when I write the things down, I don't have to keep circling them in my head, so that I would maybe fall asleep a little faster. And then in the morning I just can grab the paper and bring it to my planner and write the things in the right places or do the things. This is a pretty good amount. So as I said in the beginning, this is 10 less than last time, and that's a huge reduction. As you saw, 11 of these, so most of them are in daily use, because I need that prompt, like now it's the morning, I do this, now it's the evening, I do this. Also the weekly ones work because I want to pay my bills at least once a week and check my finances, and a weekly review is done once a week, so those work too. But we will see. I will do my next full lineup when I feel there is a need for that. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below, and if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. Thank you so much for watching. Have a nice day. See you next week. Bye bye.